Alright, Somnium files, nirvanA initiative. Let's go. Cursor's already on the screen. Great start. English, please. Yes. Standard is fine. Did the last game even have a difficulty setting? Ah.
Where am I?
You okay, Ryuki?
All right, let's keep going. Next question. In Indian mythology, what is the name of the half-god, half-beast spirits that imbibe sense and are known for their musical ability?
Sure. Okay, as expected. Look at people. Gotcha. So, who are you?
You feeling all right there, Mr. Ryuki? Look like what?
This is, you know, just a little bewildering. I thought the last game started, like, going in hot right at the beginning.
How about this? I'll repeat the question for you, okay? In Indian mythology that imbibes... Now remember, the other teams can press that button right on top of your table.
That's the answer button for the quiz.
Oh. Hey there. You're new.
Why don't you press it?
You have a very different body, it looks like, even though I can only see a bit of it.
You mean this button?
Yeah. You better hurry, or the other teams are gonna answer before you.
There we go! Team Popo was the quickest. And your answer is...
Oh, it's Satyr, isn't it? Yes. No?
Sorry, Satyr is incorrect. The answer is Gandharva.
Damn.
Team Popo gets a 100,000 yen penalty for getting the answer wrong.
Ah.
That's coming out of your paycheck, Ryuki.
Okay, let's keep going then, shall we? Are you familiar with the new Cyclops serial killer?
Yes.
No,
Oh, whoops.
not you, Mr. Ryuki.
This question is for that person on the other side.
Hello?
Who was that?
Oh, and Team Popo. But before you do, I want you to take this question very seriously. The new Cyclops serial killings, the incident in which many victims got their eye gouged out and murdered. Are you or are you not familiar with it?
This could determine if we can dig into the details of that incident in the coming 6 days.
I think I might get an answer as to how Date knew about the timelines.
In other words, we're asking if we can give you spoilers for the first game.
But don't worry. Even if you don't know anything about it, it won't affect how you progress through this game.
The Somnium serial killings and what you're about to experience, they have nothing to do with each other. Promise.
So you're actually just talking to me?
So please, just tell me honestly. Are you familiar with the new Cyclops serial
You.
killings?
I am.
Are you sure? Don't be lying now. Let's give you a simple test just to make sure. The one who resolved the new Cyclops serial killings was Kaname Date of Abyss. On the final day of that investigation, someone was shot in the leg by the culprit. Who was that someone?
That was
Don't
Mizuki,
forget
right?
their last name, first name only.
That was because Mona got hit in the side, right? Mizuki.
Oh, not bad. You're correct, but you could have just gotten lucky. How about we go for one more round? Who is the true culprit of the new Cyclops serial killings? Answer with just the first name again, please. Let's have it.
That was Saito. Nope. Toe.
Wonderful. That's another right answer. Sorry for doubting you. You really do know about the new Cyclops killings.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, did you hear that sound?
They're on to
That
us.
means the next question will be the last. Are you ready? A precognitive dream is a dream that lets you see the future. But these precognitive dreams,
Are they really, truly real?
I mean... Hello? Okay, I wasn't sure if I was supposed to be doing something, but it wouldn't let me do anything. Fuck, he's falling to pieces. Hate when that happens.
It can't be.
What's wrong?
You good? Are you good? You're sounding a little... Oh, damn. Sometimes it's just one of those days, you know? Well, at least they were polite enough to keep all their blood in their bodies still. There she is.
Be careful, Mizuki. I've detected a biological response. 3 o'clock, distance of 315 feet, in the middle row of seats.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, right, let's go. Well, that mask is upside down. That's actually kind of cool. With the power of Iba, you can gain special visual information. I am familiar, yes.
Iba, zoom in. Night vision mode.
Roger that.
Right there. Right there.
Use the X-ray next.
Understood.
Found you. Who is that?
Identity unknown. Judging from their figure, they appear to be female.
Ah, so she's jealous, huh? I bet that's it.
Of course.
Why else would another girl target me?
Naturally.
You can't think of any other reason?
No.
Well, sure, but I'm really cute, you know? That's why other girls don't like me much.
I am fairly certain that has more to do with your personality. Mizuki, load Evolver with a stun grenade round. You should be able to knock your opponent unconscious by detonating it near them.
Got it.
Wow, that looks like a suggestive bullet back there.
Okay, it's ready.
I will display the aiming reticle. Take aim and pull the trigger.
On it.
with this girl.
Holy shit. I think they're dead.
Where did she go now?
Detecting the target's footsteps. They seem to be heading toward the stadium.
Are you
exit.
sure they weren't vaporized?
Can't let them get away.
Mizuki, wait. Even you won't be able to catch up to them. More importantly,
There's something there.
Well, it looks like half of a body.
yes,
My man's out there clipping into the ground.
Hey, that's...
you recognize him?
Yeah, I'm sure of it. I'll never forget. It's... the left half of his body.
Well, yeah, but who?
His name is Jin Furue. I remember it clearly. 6 years ago. At Studio Devaita.
His face, or at least this half of his face, kind of gives me the vibe of, fuck, I can't remember his name. The villain from JoJo's, Part 4. The serial killer. I can't remember his name right now. He's got a similar look to him.
The... right half of his body.
Ryuki, what's wrong? Pull yourself together.
Boss, where am I?
Don't tell me you were sleeping. Who falls asleep in the middle of a live stream?
Sick head, bro.
Mr. Ryuki, you're working under Boss, right? Boss, have you been giving him vacation time?
She's probably working him to the bone on his off hours, too.
I resent that.
Was
That
Mona's
is
voice
not
different?
true. I just have him scrape the stratum corneum off my heels every once in a while.
Oh, that's sexual harassment.
Hey, Ryuki. Are you sure you're alright?
Oh, yeah.
All right, now that Mr. Ryuki is away, let's get back to it, shall we?
Is that your actual head? Is that not a mask? Your mouth is moving.
Here we go. Next question. Which Taoist symbol, shaped like interlocking black and white commas, represents the origin of all things?
Wow, that's so much easier. Oh.
What the? A blackout?
What are you standing around for? Get the lights. Yeah, I'm on it.
Come on, you rube. Ah, fuck. I mean, that's pretty fair. Boy, they worked fast. You've got an umbrella for, like, a light snow? Come on.
You do know I'm the commander of Abyss, right?
Right, but that's why I'm asking. Isn't it a bit weird for you to be at a crime scene in person?
That dude back there has got an awful vibe. I don't know, something about him is just off. He radiates a sinister aura.
This case is special. I saw it too, 6 years ago. The other half of the corpse.
It's in remarkable condition.
Studio Devaita.
I'm also impressed by how cleanly they've been cut in half. Like, that's one perfect line right there.
And the HB case is still open, even after all this time. The reputation of the whole department hangs on this case.
By HB case, she is referring to the half-body serial killings.
This was multiple people that got chopped up like this?
so named because the victims' bodies were cut in two. The culprit is known as Terror.
Man, that's such a whack. You gotta be mad, right? You go through all the trouble of killing people in such a fucking weird way, and they call you the Terror? Oh god, you gotta be so mad, dude. I'd be mad.
Their identity is unknown. 6 years have passed since Terror first made themselves known, but we have yet to find any promising leads.
I already know that. You don't have to explain it.
I like how this, like, presumably case file also is just like a fucking hardback book by the look of it. Like, what the fuck, guys? Why does it look like that? It doesn't really look like a folder. Iba and Tama talk trivial and additional information will be displayed on top
Why?
of the screen.
What is it?
This is just a bonus feature, so you don't need to read it to progress the game. I see.
Well, I was just wondering if he contacted you.
Wait,
already.
what? Wait, why does he look like that?
I would have let you know right away if he did.
Why does he look like that, though?
Date was caught in that explosion 6 years ago.
Why are you showing me this body? That's Saito's body.
And has been missing ever since. Date's body was never recovered from the scene.
That's Saito's body.
Don't worry. I am positive it would take more than that to kill Kaname Date.
But are you saying he was in Saito's body again? Saito's body didn't have a head anymore.
I am certain he's at the Hot Springs district in Atami or someplace, spending his time in leisure.
Also, why aren't you there? Shouldn't you be with him?
If he is, I'd go down there and drown him in that boiling water myself.
Of course. Not.
What? Why not?
Because you're only 18, Mizuki. You're still a student at Sekiba High.
But I barely even go now. I graduate in a month. I hardly have any classes left.
I don't know. I'm just saying, I think it's suspicious that one of the first things you learn about Mizuki in this new game is that she's 18 years old. They sure got that one in there real quick right at the start. Now, I'm not saying I suspect any ill intent from them or anything, but I'm just saying. Spike Chunsoft don't have a great history with this kind of thing.
The point is, you're still a student.
Then why did you let me join Abyss?
Because I thought you had potential as a singer.
I assume your gargantuan strength and combat ability were a factor as well.
But you're basically still an intern. You've only been training for about a month. It's way too early to put you in the field.
Then why was I here?
Yeah, I thought you'd say that.
Please, boss. I have to. This case is...
Can you not give me the puppy dog eyes? You know I'm weak to the puppy dog eyes.
Boss.
Fine. But promise me one thing. Swear to me that you won't do anything dangerous or illegal, no matter what.
Definitely not.
Yeah, I swear, I swear!
We won't assault anyone, I'm sure. Disregard my pipe.
And one more thing. I am your superior. You should address me with a little more respect.
10-4, boss man. I read you loud and clear.
Do you?
Was that not respectful enough for you?
Would you like to check the corpse with X-ray mode?
Yeah. It's unlikely, but maybe the right half of the body is buried in the ground.
Maybe he's clipping, you don't know.
could simply flip the body over.
No way. I don't want to see that cut. Especially not down there.
In that case, how's this?
Thanks. I see now. That body is definitely just the left half.
Even the bones are, like, not broken. Like, they were also perfectly cut. Impressive.
I will get the more shocking facts out of the way first. The estimated time of death is approximately 9 hours ago.
Excuse me?
What? 9 hours ago?
It is currently 9 o'clock, so that would mean he was killed around 12.
Are you telling me this guy was alive with only half of his fucking body?
Wait. Hold on. 6 years ago,
Hold that thought. There's more. As you can see, the body was cut in two. There are no other external wounds on the body. It appears that he was sliced in half while he was still alive.
And that didn't kill him?
As for what was used to cut him, I am sorry, but that cannot be determined.
What do you mean?
Judging by the cross-section, it is clear that it was not a blade. It could not be a laser or pressurized water either.
Then what was it?
As I said, I do not know. The body was cut at the molecular level.
Nanomachines.
There is hardly any blood left in the body. It could be speculated that the corpse was left with the cut section facing the ground. However, there are no traces of any blood flow on the ground.
Maybe he's just like really tightly suctioned to it, like you can hear the slurp when you put him down, you know?
Therefore, it is clear that he was murdered at some other location.
Okay. So...
I've finished gathering DNA samples. It's being sent to forensics now. I'm sure the results will be out shortly. I have a bad feeling about this, but you really want to know my name?
This is going to be kind of weird, but it feels like the menus are more responsive than the last game was. And I know that sounds weird, like how unresponsive could a menu feel? This just feels more responsive than the last game did.
Yeah,
Then I'll tell you, but please don't forget it, okay?
got it.
My name is Kagami.
Kagami, huh? Okay, I'll remember that.
Who are you?
Mm-hmm. Here it comes. I knew this would happen. I'll say it one more time. My name is Kagami. I told you it's Kagami!
I already know his name. I don't think I need to ask again. I probably don't need to ask. What was it again?
Hey, what's your name again?
Give me a break. Of course, ma'am. It's Jin Furroway. I don't think there's anyone in our generation who wouldn't recognize him. He was famous until he passed away. Well, even after he died.
And 6 years ago, I was part of that investigation too.
Were you at the studio by any chance?
You don't remember? We did talk for a bit.
Sorry, don't remember. You don't leave much of an impression. In a good way.
Uh-huh.
In a good way?
Hey, you just got one of them forgettable faces, you know.
Abyss is a high-level organization in the police department. You do technically outrank me, ma'am.
Huh. Really? But you don't need to worry about the formalities with me.
What? For real? I can be casual with you?
Do you want to get your ass kicked?
Sorry. Sorry, ma'am.
Hey, you.
What? You really don't know?
I thought his vibe was bad before. Holy shit.
I'm Detective Ushidera, Special Investigations Office, MPD. I don't even have to ask about you. Yamizuki Okira, 18 years old, a high schooler attending Sakiba High. The all-girls school, right? Ah, but Okira is your former name. You've been adopted by Date, if I remember correctly. You were at the studio when the other half of the corpse was found.
So I take it you were there too?
Yeah. Back then I was on the investigation team. Though you were 12 at the time, so I can't blame you for not remembering me. I heard you became a special agent at Abyss. That boss lady got her claws in you, huh? This little girl gets hired as an investigator. Huh. Guess they'll take anyone they can get. Times sure have changed.
No, brother. Don't you worry. It's just good old-fashioned nepotism.
Abyss is a particularly special organization.
Controller.
Mizuki was hired via what might be referred to as extra-legal measures.
Haven't found anything yet, though there is something I didn't find that's particularly interesting. You didn't notice? Look at the field. You'll see what I mean.
What, blood?
It's snowing, but it hasn't piled up yet.
Yeah.
By the way, Mizuki, there is something that has been bothering me.
What's this?
This is the field before law enforcement arrived. Notice anything peculiar?
No.
No, nothing in particular.
The turf runs a considerable distance and is wet from the snow. If someone were to step on it, they would leave a trace.
Oh.
However,
there aren't any footprints.
Indeed.
Then how did the body...
Unknown.
It was airdropped, probably, you know.
Perhaps they descended from the sky, or rose up from the ground. Or
Now that's thinking.
they teleported here.
Maybe that's how they died. Maybe it was a teleportation accident gone wrong. And this half got propelled into the future.
Teleported?
I was joking. Do not take it seriously.
Too late, I'm already theorizing about this.
I should be asking you. You're the one who discovered the body, right? You were also at the studio 6 years ago when the other half was found. Quite a coincidence, don't you think?
What, you think I did it? Fuck you.
What are you trying to say?
Why did you come here?
I got a Nile message. It said,
A common story.
HB Stadium. That could only be referring to the case 6 years ago, right?
The half-body serial killings.
I need to know more about that case. Changed my life. Forever. So that's why I came.
Why? What actually happened to you? Was it just that you saw it there and that like really fucked you up? Regarding Mizuki's smartphone, I'm trying to make it fast forward, but it will not. If it gets reception, I can connect to any network. I can connect calls and send and receive messages on Nile. Mizuki says I don't want you to know about my private life. If I leave my eyes closed, you won't be able to see it, right, Aiba? This is too slow.
Who sent the message?
Oh, wait. Oh, you've got to hold the other way? What the fuck? I'm pushing back to make it go forward right now.
I don't know. It was sent from an account that signed up with a fake name. Someone must have wanted me to discover the body.
Someone?
Maybe the culprit.
Well, I can't imagine many other people.
Why would the culprit do that to you?
I don't know.
There is one more thing we don't know. The masked woman who shot at us earlier. Who could this person of interest be? And why did she try to kill you?
Aiba's a lot more expressive now, it feels like. So, do you want me to say this again? Okay.
Nah, the lining has heating wires in it, so I'm warm.
Wow.
Oh, thank you for the concern, though. Weird, though, isn't it? He got killed 6 years ago.
No, apparently he died 9 hours ago. Don't ask me how. We're still running that one through the old thinker box.
But the body shows up now? Oh, no. I just started investigating, really.
I can see you're really putting in a lot of work right now. So. What now? I feel like I've looked at everything, really. Hello? What we got? Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Why is this so hard? Great. Awesome. That was worth the effort. What else do you want me to look at? I'm already stumped. Oh, God. This is a bad sign. Oh, the face.
Definitely Jin Fudoe.
His face wasn't like rolled into the body. Okay.
Yeah, the same face we saw 6 years ago at Studio Divita.
Jin was a young industrialist. He was quite famous and often made media appearances. This cannot possibly be a stranger who happens to look like him.
Why? I mean, I'm sure it isn't, but why?
6 years ago, Jin Furue's body was discovered in Studio Divita. And now, His left half was found here at the studio.
But he died 9 hours ago, allegedly.
And yet his time of death is 12 o'clock today, which means that half his body was alive very recently. What the hell is going on?
Look, we're 10 minutes into this game. I'm gonna lock in teleport experiment gone awry that also created the temporal anomaly. That's what I'm locking in right now.
My brain is doing cartwheels trying to figure this out.
Iva?
Hold on, did Iva just appear?
Yeah.
Wait, let me put my earphones in.
Can you hear me, boss?
Yeah, loud and clear.
I looked into Jin Furue's family background. Not only did he not have a twin, but there is no record of him ever having siblings. There are no signs of him ever having been frozen.
Has to be time travel then, right?
That half-body was definitely alive until just recently. I, of course, did consider it a possibility, but both faces match perfectly. The rest depends on the DNA results. What?
I mean, the heart is in the left half of the body.
I get it. You think they might have sewn the body back together?
No.
Well,
there are
no.
traces of that. And were you two being serious? You do realize the cerebrum, brainstem, and spinal cord were completely severed in two?
Well, couldn't the body still technically be alive, though? Just brain dead?
I have no idea what's going on. But this case is definitely connected to the incident 6 years ago.
Which means the half-body case isn't over yet.
6 years ago, I was 12. Obviously wasn't in Abyss then. I wasn't part of the investigation at all. I didn't know much about the case. I did see some of the investigation documents during my training, but the information there wasn't much better than the information on the internet, so I couldn't get the full picture.
Hey, Iba. How much do you know about the HB serial killings?
As you know, my knowledge of the case is about the same as yours. Due to the explosion 6 years ago, I lost all of my memories from a few days before that point.
Interesting.
And due to poor connection, I was unable to send or retrieve any backups.
What about you, boss?
Same for me. Ryuki was the one on the case at the time. I don't know anything other than what he reported.
What about the stuff he didn't report?
I'm not a psychic. How would I know something that he didn't tell me?
Can't we ask him?
Iba, where's Ryuki now?
I've determined the location from Toma's GPS. Currently, Ryuki seems to be in Golden Yokocho.
Yeah, map time. We're not good. This is gonna be really hard to follow, isn't it? We're gonna keep jumping back and forth from different time periods, aren't we?
Fray to free?
Fray can mean battle, tatter, ravel, or strain. Free is self-explanatory.
To set free or release.
So the phrase could mean something like fight to set free.
No human being would surely ever phrase it like this. Can you scan the QR code?
What's with that QR code?
The thing is, there seems to be an error in the Abyss communication system. We're having issues getting
I hope you're not
online.
expecting me to do it. I don't have a phone. I'm too poor for that.
What?
What? You got a problem with that?
No, not at all.
Tama seems forceful.
The estimated time of death was about 40 hours ago.
I'm noticing some incongruities, if you might, shockingly enough. I'm noticing a few issues.
Today is February 10th. Current time 2200, which means he died around 6 o'clock February 9th.
Yesterday morning.
There's hardly any blood left in his body. His body must have been left with his legs slightly raised and the cut side facing the ground. Blood naturally flowed out as a result, leaving the cut surprisingly clean and visible. The cut appears to have been made by something far thinner than paper.
Thinner than paper?
For example, something with zero thickness, like a 2D surface.
There's no such...
What's more is that it doesn't seem like the connections between molecules were severed. The structure of the molecules themselves have been cut.
So this is going to be a little hard to understand, so feel free to skip this if you'd like. Among scientific bonds, there is a thermonuclear bond, intramolecular, what the fuck is wrong with me? Which uses electrons to bond, and the intermolecular bond, which is the bonding of molecules themselves. Intramolecular bonds are stronger than intermolecular bonds. Oh, those are two different words? So when something is cut in half, it is usually the intermolecular bond that is severed. However, Jin Furue's body was severed at an intramolecular level, bond level. That's it for the science part. Please continue to enjoy the main story. Great, fantastic. That was enlightening. What's your name?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's just that I had a bad experience. I try not to tell people my name.
Then I'll tell you instead. His name is Kagami.
Kagami, huh?
Huh? How did you know? Why does this keep happening? Is my name cursed or something?
This poor man. Whatever his name is.
All I can do is laugh now. I told you, it's Kagami!
I already know his name. I don't think I need to ask again. I'm pretty sure I know his name. I don't need to ask. What was his name?
I'm sorry. What was your name?
Oh, come on. I'm sure you actually remember.
Mimiga, was it? Oh, my mistake. It's Mimigawa, isn't it?
It's neither.
No need to shout, Kagami.
Oh, I knew it.
How's the investigation going, bro?
What? You still haven't taken DNA samples?
Easier said than done. Most of the blood was drained from the body, so we have no choice but to take samples from the organs. Wait, hey, this is no place for a kid.
Yeah, I do like how you're letting this bystander just get right up there. Fucking controller, god damn it.
What do you mean?
I mean, you're right next to the body.
Your point being?
So?
So? Well, you...
I'll have you know in 6 years' time I'm going to be investigating this case. I gotta know.
You could be traumatized for life seeing something like this.
I'm fine. I've seen worse.
Anyway, you're in the way.
You know, in a weird way, Shoko's body was kind of worse, wasn't it? You know, that was sort of graphic in a very grounded way. This is a little too absurd to really take on the same kind of gruesome level, I think.
Well, there you have it.
So in other words, you don't have anything.
Jin Furuwe? Yes, of course I know about him. I actually follow him on Twitter. He cuts through all the BS of the modern world.
Oh god, I don't like the sound of this.
He's insightful, inspiring in a way.
This guy better not be Musk.
Hey, what's going on with you? Memory problems? Brain disorder or something? You look like you're losing it a little.
No, it's nothing.
Boss was invited here by Ma, a host from Kabuki Show. Ma told her, let's go on this online show together. It looked so fun. But immediately after she showed up, she was sent a Nile message that read, sorry, something came up.
Suspicious.
So in other words, he flaked on her.
Boss tried to go home, but the show's staff stopped her and begged her to find a replacement.
So she called up her obedient underling, huh? How convenient.
Yeah, you remember now?
Remember? You never told me anything about this Ma guy.
Ah, so Tama told you. After I asked her not to.
Tama seems rebellious.
Well, there's no one else available, so would you mind taking care
Oh,
of it?
well, just, good to know that I'm, you know, your first thought.
What? Me?
I know this case could get dangerous. It might be too hot to assign to a rookie. But then again, you have a reliable partner with you.
I'll give you hands-on assistance for this investigation.
Why did you say it like that?
It's Jin Furue, no doubt about it. He was like an advisor who represented the young talent. I saw him a lot on the news online. This is so strange. Why just his right half?
You know, murderers get up to some weird shit like that.
We work in the same building and you don't know my name. Can't blame you though. You're new.
I would never know your name. Your vibe is just terrible. I wouldn't want to associate.
Metro PD, major crimes. Name's Ushidera. I already know all about you. No need to say it. Kurito Ryuki, 23 years old. Due to your excellent marks, you skipped a few grades in an elite private university and graduated at 21.
Well, how anime of you.
Afterward, you went through training at Police Academy for 15 months and were accepted into Abyss last summer. It's incredibly rare for anyone to get into Abyss without having stepped foot on a crime scene. Don't tell me you slept your way in with Boss.
Of course I didn't. I took the formal exam and Boss acknowledged my abilities.
You mean your endurance? You're a young guy.
Can you stop, please? For like 5 minutes, can we not have a conversation that has a sinister underlying tone?
Yeah, Boss definitely seems more into the marathons than the sprints.
Can you please stop?
What are you talking about?
Well, Ryuki, when a man and a woman love each other very much...
You don't have to explain it. I get it.
I'd love if we could stop doing this. Just want, you know, like... Danganronpa, the first game had like a few characters that were kind of like this, you know? And then it just kept getting worse. And it's still happening. You know, to this day, it's still going on, and I just want it to stop.
Unfortunately, nothing yet. HQ still hasn't gotten any reports about the half-body being found. Hell, maybe it's never going to be found. What if that body crossed over time and space to get here?
Alright, look.
It's possible, right?
Between you and Aiba, you're laying this on me a little thick right now.
No?
His name is Moma Kumakura. He's a leader of the Kumakura gang, which is under the Uchi.
Yeah, good to see he's just our friend now.
I know. The Kumakuras are known for being peculiar, even among Yakuza. But why is their leader at a live-streamed quiz show?
Oh, you mean Shinpei?
His name's Shinpei?
Shinpei?
Shinpei Wagai. That's his name. He was one of our members until just recently.
Was?
Hey, he went clean. Left the life completely.
And where is he now?
Who knows? The moment he saw the corpse, he flew out of the room, white as a sheet. He's probably puking into a toilet somewhere. Anyway, it's real fucked up. Even people in my world wouldn't kill someone so gruesomely.
I don't know if that's true.
That bastard. Scaring Tessa like this. Whoever did this better make sure the cops get to him before I do.
I know her name, without asking. Iris Sagan. I was introduced before the show started, and...
She was involved in the new Cyclops serial killings that happened last November. You read the reports.
Yeah, so I know enough about what happened. Mr. Date was also on that case.
Oh, by the way, this case and the new Cyclops serial killings are not related, though that's just a hunch. Can you... just look.
Does she look okay to you? I already talked to the other detective. I want to go home already. Teleportation.
Guys. Fucking controller, god damn it. Please.
What?
My lip syncing just broke, didn't it? No, okay.
That body teleported here from a parallel world. But only half of his body was able to make it through. That's why he was split in half.
Seems as reasonable as any other suggestion. No, not the camera.
Mizuki Date, 12 years old. Her former name is Okiura, but she was adopted by my superior officer, Kaname Date. That's why I've met her a few times before.
Again, why is he in Saito's body?
Like the time you carried Date home on your back after he had one too many rounds.
Why is he in Saito's body and all of these things?
I don't know. Not his guardian, you know. He got all giddy about taking a long vacation. He's probably at a cabaret club in Meguro right now, pouring some ponzu on that rake of chick's fat thighs.
I mean, we should all be so lucky.
What? Isn't it obvious?
This fucking controller.
Iris is totally freaking out, so I'm helping her calm down. When are you letting me leave anyway? That other detective said you still had questions you needed to ask. So, of course. Jin Furue, right? I've seen him online a bunch of times.
Right. You.
Please, don't rush me. Doing the best I can.
Alright, I wasn't trying to insinuate anything.
Looks like he's just standing there to me.
Yeah.
Is it true that body appeared out of nowhere? It's hard to believe, but...
Oh my god, this fucking controller, dude. Please. I'm begging you.
It's all right now, because I am here! Half might!
I'd prefer if you didn't do that again.
Half for all! We are full-time heroes!
I'd prefer if you didn't do that again.
Are you okay, Mr. Ryuki? I feel like you aren't exactly sound of mind right now.
Ryuki can oftentimes get weird like this. He isn't doing well mentally. One of my jobs is to support him. Excellent news. Hello, sir. I forgot you existed.
I think he introduced himself to me before the show started. His name was Andes Kameji, I think.
That's his stage name, of course. His real name is Yoneharu Enda. He's a comedian.
I'd never heard of him before. He must not be very good.
Damn, dude, you didn't have to do him like that.
Oh, and I suppose you can do better, asshole.
You a fan?
What do you know about comedians?
You a fan, brother? What's going on?
Listen, comedians are all doing their best so they can bring people joy.
Well, but if they're cringe, they're cringe.
And here you are, just...
Okay, I'm sorry.
I've known Tama for more than half a year now, but I still have a hard time understanding what sets her off. I had no idea this was a sensitive subject. She seems very forceful. I wonder what she looks like.
Are you still out of it, Mr. Ryuki? This is Studio Devaita in Minato Roppongi.
Roppongi! That's a good name right there.
It's a rental studio, mostly used for live streaming, filming, that kind of thing. Did you really not understand what you were getting into when you agreed to this?
We arrived here right as the stream was about to begin. They made us sit in the contestant seat right away without telling us anything.
Well, the title of our show is right there.
Faith to Face, our special 6-hour live stream marathon, brought to you by Amabi TV.
We cut the stream, of course, but the cameras should have been running when that body appeared.
Amabe TV is a live streaming internet service for PC and smartphone. The quiz show Faith to Face is one of the shows. It's a mildly popular show with everyday people as contestants.
I'm sure all of Japan, or even the world, tuning in on the internet is in shock right now.
You don't have it like running on a delay so that you can stop things like this from happening?
They're being questioned by the police in the waiting room. Mr. Ryuki, aren't you with the police too?
Well, yes.
Abyss is a high-level investigation police agency. They don't get along well with the regular police officers and often have a hard time getting them to share information. Yes, indeed. Now, do you want me to look at his face again?
The identity of the deceased has been confirmed through facial recognition. Jin Furue, 29 years old, the CEO of Music Food Co. Ltd. He's also an executive at several IT firms, consultation companies, investment firms, and advertising agencies. His columns and essays are featured in various magazines and online media. He's quite a successful author.
Sounds like a real Gary Stew.
Wait.
What is it?
This might not be related to the case, but I just thought of something. Ryuki, would you mind moving closer to the body?
He's missing one of his back teeth.
Yes, the first molar of his upper jaw was completely removed from its root. Judging by the impression left in the gums, it looks like it was removed just recently.
Well, if you're bringing it up, obviously it's important, but, you know, how?
By the way, Ryuki, there's something about the corpse's head that's been bothering me. It's hard to see from here, so... Here's the image I took earlier.
What's this?
It's an enlarged picture of Jin's temporal region, near the back of his head. It's hard to see because of the hair in the way, but there are signs of traumatic subcutaneous hematoma. In other words, there's bruising. I think he got hit with a blunt object.
Someone hit him from behind?
Probably, but I don't think this is a fatal wound. There's no damage to the skull or brain itself. And as you can clearly see, his cause of death was being split in half. There are no other visible wounds besides the head trauma. He must have been cut in two while he was alive. Ryuki, I've got a connection. The QR code link. It leads to a ViewCube page.
ViewCube? You mean...
Yes, the video streaming site.
Whose account does the channel belong to?
No idea. It was registered using an alias.
Okay. Open it.
What?
I'm sorry. Can you please open it?
That's better.
Good boy. Heavy max headroom vibe. So what am I supposed to take from that exactly?
What's wrong, Ryuki?
Are we in a simulation right now? Are you okay? How are you doing that with your mouth? Alright, we are in a simulation. Click, we're locking it in.
Hey, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry about me.
Just a little schizophrenia. It's okay. It's still good. It's still good. So... did no one notice a bomb? How'd nobody see that there was something like that there? What's, you know... Oh yeah, let's go. Was that Tama? Show me more, please. Oh god. Wow. Seriously though, was that lady in like the dominatrix get up Tama?